In Himachal Pradesh, landslides and flash floods triggered by incessant rains in the last 2-3 days have damaged houses, structures and paralysed normal life. Some shops and vehicles were also washed away in flash floods, as we've been covering through Manali, Kullu, Kinnaur and Chamba. All 5 major rivers, meanwhile, in Himachal Pradesh, including the Ravi, the Beas, the Satluj and the Chenab, are in spate. Joining us on the broadcast for a quick update on the ground situation is Ankush Sood, journalist from DD News. Ankush joins us live from Mandi at the moment. Thank you so much, Ankush, for making time for us. Give us a sense of the extent of the damage in Mandi at the moment.
Yeah, this is after almost 30 years. In 95, we have seen such floods out here, and the river was flowing much above the HFL mark, which is the highest flood line in last 20-30 years. So Beas was, it was almost 1,20,000 cusic per second, due to which all gates from the Larji Dam and the Pundo Dam had to be opened up. And, the water was so much that it was overflowing the national highway, Mandi-Thalor, due to which, and there were a lot of landslides because it's continuously raining here from last 2 days. So, national highway was submerged. Even now, it's close near Dwada. There are 2-3 points which are vulnerable, and there are a lot of landslides. You can see behind me, it's raining. I'll show the shots. See, though the water level in the Beas has gone down, but the situation is not very good. Even the Chief Minister has issued requested tourists not to come at this time, and the locals also to remain inside their houses. And the administration, they are trying hard to control the situation.
Ankush, the Weather Department has predicted more downpour for Himachal Pradesh?
Yes, today they have issued a warning of a higher rainfall, and it's now also, it's raining very heavily. Last night also it has rained very heavily, but there's one good thing, that the water level in the Beas has gone down, which is a relief for the people. But the national highway can be only restored once this rainfall stops. Only then the administration can put up heavy machinery to clear the roads. At the moment, the connectivity from Manali, there are 2 roads. One is the national highway and the other is the alternate via command, we call it. Both the roads are closed at the moment. And we just had a word with the administration that say, even if the weather clear off, it will be late by evening when they will be able to restore them.
Right. So, Ankush, the summer is anyways a time when tourists flock to the hills. We are getting reports that tourists are currently stranded, whether it's on the road or in their hotels. Can you give us a sense of the key artillery highways that are still blocked?
As I told you, the highway is still blocked. And it's 2-3 points. See, it's this year only that the 4-lane highway has stopped. And whenever new roads are carved in the hills, for 2-3 years, we have a lot of landslides. And this place, especially between the Pando and Ott, this is the most vulnerable point, where 2-3 points are such that there's a heavy rainfall, and even the water has gone above the this national highway, which is very close, which runs very close to the river at that point.
Right. So currently, 5 national highways, the Mandi Kullu, the Gramfu to Losar, Kullu to Manali, Ott to Jalori and NH 707 near Shilai are actually shut for traffic, as my colleague Ankush Sood is reporting live from Mandi. But Ankush, you had mentioned the Beas, the level of the water was stabilizing. Currently, is it fair to say that all major rivers are still in spate? Yes,
definitely they are in spate. The water at this moment is almost 5 to 10 times what it normally is in the rivers. Since it's raining continuously, the water will flow down. So even if the rain stops today, it takes almost 2 to 3 days to drain out the water and the level goes down.
Right, so it is going to take almost the next 48 to 72 hours to drain out the gushing water that we've been seeing since the last 48 hours. But also in terms of the supply of bare necessities, is supply of essentials like vegetables impacted?
See, right up to Mandi, we have roads cleared from Chandigarh to this place. Supplies come down from Chandigarh side. They are okay out here. But in Manali, you can't, since the traffic is not there, so bread, milk and daily needs, they don't reach Manali. Right, but at Mandi, the situation is good. Things are under control. Even, some social organizations, they have come up with a free accommodation for tourists and all. And the administration is taking a very good care. All the IAS officers and these administrative officers, they are roaming around, checking the things. You might have seen the incident last night. Some migrant laborers were struck on the other side of the river. NDRF conducted an operation right till midnight and brought them safe on the other side.
Yes, in fact, we've been showing you those visuals. They're on the left side of the screen for our viewers to see as well. The NDRF has been on the job ever since last night. But Ankush, also any word on the Thunak Bazaar landslide? We had seen dramatic visuals from Thunak Bazaar with a lot of sludge being washed out, as we can see on our screens at the moment. Any update as far as this area in Mandi is concerned?
Yes, the hill above this Thunak market saw a flash flood. So there was a lot of water and this dirt smog coming down. So people made a noise, raised an alert, and it was a good part that the slug was a little slow. Though it took away a home and got into the shops, there's a huge loss of property. But faithfully, there was no loss of life or anybody missing reported from that village.
Well, hopefully we will not have any unfortunate news coming in from Himachal Pradesh. But Ankush, has the administration cleared out the riverside parking areas and the banks of the river? We've seen dramatic visuals of buses, of trucks and cars being washed away coming in since yesterday.
See, as I told you, in last 30 years, this is the highest mark. Though the administration tried hard and they removed the parkings, which were authorized parking, they have removed vehicles from there. People were removed. People living in jhuggies near migrant labor living in Kullu and Mandi, they were taken to safe places. But still, even the water reached the highest marks. So at many places like in Kasol, you saw the rivers which, in social media, the pictures were viral. Around a dozen of vehicles washed away. And similarly in Aut Thana, the vehicles impounded by the police, around 8 to 10 trucks and light motor vehicles and motorcycles, they were washed away. Since the river was so fast and furious, it cut the side and it went into the Aut Thana premises, and all those vehicles were also washed away.
Well, Ankush, thank you so much for joining us with that update.